Hi. It's a lot of motherfuckers in here. Oh my God. You know what? We about to get this thing started. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? First off, when I say y'all ready, you know what I need y'all to say?
What's that?
Yeah, thank you. You paying attention. What's the title of this show?
Don't play with me.
There you go. That's what I need y'all. Can y'all say that for me? Yeah. Say it.
Don't play with me.
Y'all grown ass people. It's 21 and over. Can you say it? Christians, you gonna get saved. Come on. Can you say it? What is it called?
Don't play with me, bitch.
Hallelujah. You know, we're about to have a good time. But before we have a good time, there's certain rules we gotta have, okay? Certain rules. Number one, there is absolutely no fighting. No fighting. I got two people here that whoop ass for a living. Raylan does not fuck around. He will whoop anybody's ass. We got my boy Willie who flew in from Florida. Give it up for him. He flew in from Florida. I seen his Facebook, that nigga had guns on the profile picture. Don't fuck up, he will shoot your ass. And go back to Florida and get away with it. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Here goes some more rules. Y'all ready for the rules?
Yeah.
I swear, y'all dead. Another rule. Religion. Everybody got their own religion, right? Keep that shit to yourself. If you a Buddhist, keep your religion in Buddha's stomach. We don't want to hear that. If you Hindu, leave the elephant alone. Is that the right religion? Christians, don't convert nobody today. You off for work. Don't play with me, bitch. Muslims, leave. So y'all gonna just do that the whole time? Fucking Muslims, leave your bombs at home. Oh, somebody, don't hold me. I ain't scared of none of y'all. Did y'all check their ass when they walked in here? I'm sorry, Muslims. Gay people, we love y'all. Don't play with me, bitch. Gay people, leave your emotions to yourself. Don't shut us down. Y'all ready for the West Side Comedy Theater tonight? West Side. Get your white ass off stage. Don't play with me, bitch. Anyway, y'all ready for your first comedian? If you ready for your first comedian, let me hear you say, "Don't play with me, bitch."
Don't play with me. All right, this is my second time on stage, but you won't know it by the time I finish. You'll think I'm a professional. However,
You are.
I'm not. But, so I'm gonna tell you the rules of my game. Don't boo me. Don't give me ideas about a job, because I got one. I'm going to work on Monday, and I'm clocking in. I'm not looking for a new job. I'm not starting a new career. I just like to hold the mic and be up in front of people with my new hair and stuff. I like doing stuff like that, but also I like going to the 99-cent store. You know, you buy too much stuff that you don't need. But what you do find in there is stuff that beggars need. You know, when they come to your house, your girlfriends come over. "Girl, I was driving down the street and I cycle started. Can I borrow some of your stuff, about 4, 5 pieces?" I went to Target. They cost $6.99 for 14 always. How about I give you this whole pack of 36 on me? You can have that. Some off, some days, some anytime days, whatever the days you kind of have right now. That's on me. Then you got that overnight guest who comes by. What do? You got a toothbrush? You got some mouthwash? You think about it. I got my extra whitening, I paid $7 for that. I got that spin toothbrush and I paid about $8 for that. I got that Mickey Mouse pastel colored 99-cent toothbrush. Matter of fact, take all 3. It's on me. It's on me. I got you.
Y'all ready for your next comedian?
Yeah.
You know how to play that shit, right? What you supposed to say? Retarded.
Don't be jumping, nigga. Alright, let's try it again. Don't slap my back. I'm not a baby, don't burp me. Got it? Not slap.
Yeah! Yeah!
One more time, one more time. Don't encourage this.
I should tell you to play the music on his ass, huh? Alright. This is it.
Alright, okay. Ready?
One more kid.
That was good. That was good.
That
was
Dang it, nigga.
That was fun. You know, a lot of people look at me, they either say, you know, he's LAPD, or you know, that's exactly right. He's got it right on. I mean, you know, he would, yes. No, I'm outside here. I'm 49. I look 49. But up here, in here, I'm like 29. Now, a lot of people, ShoTyme specifically, thinks that maybe my style, my clothing's about 20 years out of date as well. I don't know. It's not so bad, I think. You know, 1992 fall collection, available today at Ross. You know,
Don't play with me, bitch.
You guys look as good as you sound, okay? Let me just say that real quick. Let me just say, real quick thing about myself. I'm originally from Miami, Florida, and in Miami, that's right, actually in Miami I went to a predominantly black high school. And you know what that meant for me? That meant when it came to school plays, I was always typecasted. Like 1 year for Black History Month, we did the story of Rosa Parks, and I had to be the bus driver. And they say it's tough to be black in Hollywood, but I say it's tougher being white in the Jesse Jackson High Theater program. It's just a personal grievance of mine. Wasn't the only terrible thing that happened to me at that movie theater. I'm gonna preface this story here. I'm gonna say this, okay? You don't really know how you're gonna deal with racism until it's just right there in front of your face, okay? So with that said, I'm working like a guest services counter, right? And this sweet old lady, right? She came up, she's like, "Sir, I just want to see a nice movie, no killing, no sex, nothing like that." And at the time, we only had one PG movie. It was called The Great Debaters. It had Denzel Washington in it, right? So I gave her a ticket to that movie, right? And so, but 10 minutes later, she comes back and she says to me, "Sir, you didn't tell me, but there are black people in this film." I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Apologies was like the first thing that I did, which is like wrong." But then I was just like, "Oh, she's older. She doesn't know better. She's just whatever." So I gave her a refund, right? 2 weeks later, though, she came back, and this time she wanted to see a Queen Latifah movie, all right? And me, remembering the previous incident, and using no filter whatsoever, just said, "No, man, there's black people in that movie." But we got a Reese Witherspoon movie if you're in it. And then behind her was what I can only describe as the angriest black couple I'll ever see in my life. But I did learn a lesson through all of that, everybody. I learned about racism. I learned that it can be easily swept under the rug in exchange for a dozen free movie vouchers. That's just the truth of the matter. I'm PLA. You guys are beautiful. Take it easy.
Hi, you guys. Wow, great crowd. Standing room only. What's better than that? Oh my God, hi. Okay, so tonight is my one night off from my low-paying, high-stress job that I do 365 days a year. I'm even on call when I'm sleeping, and I'm a domestic engineer. For those of you that were born in the 80s, that's another term for housewife. Yeah. And when I have PMS, I'm a house bitch. And now that I'm perimenopausal, well, I'm just a bitch. There you go, girl! Put that cream on! Yeah, thank you. No, but I'm more than just a bitch. I'm also a mother of 2. I have a son and a husband. My little boy's like, Mommy, when you do your comedy, do you curse? I said, oh baby, you know, sometimes I do. Sometimes I let a few fly. He's like, Mom, I got a great idea. Bring the swear jar. Swear jar is when I curse at home. I've got to give my kid $1 every time I curse. Last week he made $600 fucking. So now we're thinking it'd be a great idea to use it for our college fund. I of course forgot the swear jar, but I remembered my lunch cup that I had in my car. So I was just looking for someone who could actually maybe be the keeper. God, that's a goddamn nice shirt you're wearing. If you wouldn't mind, just every time I curse, just feel free to put $1 in there. Can you imagine how many fucking shows I'm gonna have to do just so my little goddamn kid can go to some fucking school like USC? Thank you. I'll just click that at the end of the day. So all kidding aside, what you guys are really watching is my midlife crisis. No, I'm really not kidding. Anyway, if I were a man, I could shave my balls and buy a Porsche. It was either this or have an affair. Now I can check 2 things off my list. Oh my God, where's my husband? Is he out there? Honey, if you're there, raise your hand. No, don't. Maybe you shouldn't. No. Is anyone married? Any married couples out there? Yeah? Right? Misery loves company. Raise your hand. Come on, be proud. I've been married for 17 years. Thank you. Because in LA, like 17 days is an accomplishment. Do you know what I mean? Like, do you know what it's like being married to someone having the same sex for 17 years? Yeah, I don't either. Just kidding. I really do have a great marriage. I do. My husband works a lot and he's never home, which is why it's a great marriage. It's fun. You know, does anyone have any kids? Are there any parents out there? Parents? Kids are fun, aren't they? They're fun and they're nosy little porkers. When you have a kid, you really give up like anything that's sacred and private. The other day I walked into my room and there's my little boy standing next to the nightstand. He's got the drawer wide open, and I know he's been rummaging in there. He's like, Mommy, the antibacterial gel isn't coming off my hands. My hands are feeling kind of warm and tingly. And Mommy, it tastes like strawberry. I'm like, how many times have I told you not to play with Daddy's things? Just last week I found him blowing up the balloons, the magnum ribbed balloons. My husband likes that joke. He's black. It's just my fantasy.
Hold my pocket! Hold my pocket! Alright, for those who don't know, my name is Hot Nasty. I served some time in prison for ripping the tags off mattresses. I'm a hard nigga, you know what I'm saying? 2 years of lockdown. Sherman Oaks, fool. Alright, I'm gonna show you how we do workouts in the yard. Get off my pocket, fool. Alright, check this out. Get on the back. Get on your back. On your back. The other way. Your head that way. Your head that way, fool. Alright. I want you, put your knees down. Put your knees down. want you to put your hands right here. Put your hands right here. Either side. Check this out. This is how we get down in the yard. Now you do sit-ups and you do push-ups. All right? Go! Do it! Do it! Do it! That's what I'm talking about. This is real shit. Real shit. Shower sex, nigga. Shower sex. Get up!
How you guys doing tonight? Give yourselves a round of applause for coming out of here, everybody. Now, as you can tell by the way that I'm dressed, I recently got a girlfriend. Because I would not pick this shit. Believe me that. Don me now my gay apparel. So, I've only been in LA for a couple of months and I already got it locked down with this girl. And if you're wondering how I did it, it's because I finally figured out how to talk to women. And I've been trying to figure that out for a while, but you talk to them in the Irish dialect. I found it's a real penny dropper. And I was out dancing at the bar, and I've been doing this Irish thing for a while. And I'm out there dancing, and I thought I was a good dancer. It turns out I'm not a good dancer. I just have one move. I go like this. And she comes up to me on the dance floor and goes, "You look like you're jerking two dudes off onto your face." Are you sure about that? Found out, of course, that she was right. The problem is now, I've been dating her for a while and I don't know how to break it to her that I'm not Irish. I mean, I'm slipping and I can't keep up with this shit. Even though, the Irish dialect works, I could use some instructions, It'd be nice if you had like a GPS system that gave you directions, Like some instructions, like, put on the plaid shirt she made you buy. In 1 minute, say something complimentary. Those jeans make your ass look good. So my ass only looks good when I'm wearing these jeans? Recalculating. It's funny when you get to know your parents when they're a little bit older, when you're a little bit older, because they start telling you stories that they never would have when you were a kid. Like, one story is, like 15 years ago, he was operating on this patient, and this patient happened to be HIV positive. The guy had AIDS, right? So, he's operating on the guy, and his finger slips, and he accidentally nicks himself with a dirty scalpel, and the whole room just freezes, right? Without any hesitation, he drops the dirty scalpel, grabs a fresh one, and cuts out the part of his finger with no anesthesia that he nicked. He cleans it himself, restitches it back up, and goes back to work. He's still got AIDS, but that's pretty badass. Love you, Dad. Way to handle that shit, man. You're the boss.
Along with being black, I have a black disease, diabetes. And that's fucked up. Anyways, I'm trying to eat healthy. And I'm doing this vegan thing. And the toughest thing about being vegan is I don't look vegan, I've been hanging out with people who's like, yo man, you want to get some steak? And I'm like, nah man, I'm vegan, dog. It's like, really? Well, you must eat a lot of avocados. Thank you. Also, we're trying to eat healthy, there's like, what's scary is that like, you gotta be really technical as to what veganism really is. Like honey isn't vegan because bees make it. And I thought beekeeping, that's such a white activity. You don't see brothers doing that shit, And I started thinking about it, I'm like, I think this is the reason why. I'm warning you, this is pretty fucked up. Bees and brothers is too much alike, man, think about it. You got group housing with no present father, attracted to sugary drink, can't swim, and the one from Africa called Killer Bees already convicted of a lot of crime. So fucked up, Bees and niggas. bees and niggas. No. Anyways, also like what's scary about trying to eat healthy is the same people that tell you what to eat, give rights and companies to do things like patent seeds. How the fuck are you gonna patent a seed? And it made me think this is another white hobby trying to own nature, you know? Think about national forests, aquarium zoos. I think zoos are so fucking racist. Think about it. All those animals in there are from Africa. Monkeys, lions, they're all from Africa. You go to Africa, you don't see zoos, you see Africa, you know? So I was in the zoo one day and I'm looking at this lion exhibit. I guess you call it an exhibit, I don't know. And I'm like looking at this lion, and I'm like connecting with this nigga. I can call him a nigga because he's from Africa, right? And all of a sudden I felt like my ancestors speak through me to this nigga, right? And I'm like, Atutu! I think this is Atutu. We're going to get you out of here and keep the white man to the slave queue. I walked out of there with like a loincloth and a penis gourd, man. It was crazy, bro. Shit. Oh, man.
Hold up. Hell yeah, where my hoes at? I ain't got no hoes here tonight. Are y'all ready for y'all next comedian? Hold up, just because the other nigga here that ain't got the baseball cap don't mean you ain't gotta give me no energy. I need you to give me some motherfucking energy before I have to slap one of you hoes and flip you to a flipper and make a quarter out of a dime, motherfucker. So this is what
the red dog, Pink don't get it.
Slap that hoe for me.
Say what you want to say, but I will tell you guys something. It takes a real man to wear a genuine Muppet coat. I tell you, that is very nice to see you all out on a Saturday night. Thank you for coming out. I'll introduce myself. I am from Boston, Massachusetts. My mother always told me one thing. If you don't have anything nice to say, you are from Boston, Massachusetts. Because we're very aggressive people. Every city around the country that has a travel slogan, it makes you want to go there, right? In New York, nice and simple, I love New York. In Boston, it should be intense. To match our personality, it should be Boston! What do you want to fucking go? Because we're very irrationally angry people. Live here with my wife. I am married. Sorry, fellas. I am married. My wife and I are both the same age, and we're both newlyweds. We are 38 years old. You know what that means? I settled down. She settled. And it's different when you're young and in love. You say things like, hey, we love each other, but we can't have a baby right now. When you're both 38, you say shit like, can we even have a baby right now? And then this is what you do. You both go to the doctor. You go through a series of embarrassing exams and procedures. And when you figure out you both can have a baby, you really don't want one anymore. They seem like a lot of work. Now, a lot of people are trying to have babies this year because it's the Chinese year of the dragon. And in the Chinese culture, a dragon baby will grow up to be a prosperous and wealthy adult. Yeah. Nothing says, can't miss investment. Like having a baby, right? Shit, that's never gone wrong for anybody. If you're parents, you know that a baby's a reverse investment. You have a baby, that shit costs you $1 million up front. And you keep throwing money at your baby until it gets old enough where it gives you a little of your money back to stick you someplace so you'll die, so we can have all your money. My wife and I have twins. I'm naming them Ponzi and Pyramid. I think those are two good names for our little money pits.
I am excited to be here, guys. I'm excited. I'm also a little excited because I recently celebrated a birthday, which was pretty cool, yeah. On my birthday, my buddies got me a cake. And a stripper popped out of it, yeah. And I was like, is there a backup cake or you guys? You're just teasing me. Making a joke. Well, I like strippers, but I love me some cake. It's the cake, Jack.
I wish I could do more badass stuff, guys. I wish I could leave every room like Batman. Like, just throw a smoke grenade, but then the smoke would clear, and I'd still just be slowly walking away. I'm scared of a lot of stuff. I'm terrified of flying on airplanes. I'm scared of it. Because I feel like with my luck, I'm going to be on that one flight where the pilot comes over to the intercom and he's just like, we're all fucked. Can he do that? And then we got a terrified group of passengers who all come running up to me like, you were on that show! How do we make it to the island? I'm not that guy, bitch! We're all gonna die! Such as the pilots that terrify me, right? It's the flight attendants. They come over the top of the flight with that safety spiel. Come over like, and in case of a water landing, your seat cushion can be used as a flotation device. Well, lady or effeminate man, in the event of a water landing, my seat cushion will no longer be good as a flotation device. Because I've already used it as a bathroom. Only the one guy floating in the middle of the Atlantic with a shit-covered flotation device. Oh my God, did the gentleman from Law shit all over his seat cushion? Slow away from him. He's like a shit-covered walrus. He's gonna attract sharks. I don't know what I would do if I was on a plane and it was crashing. I don't know how I'd react in that situation. I'd probably do something crazy, right? It's a crazy situation. Everybody's crying and praying. The oxygen mask have dropped down. I just step out in the middle of the aisle, unbuckle everything, and I'm like, I'll get one more! Right then, the plane levels out. The pilot comes over the intercom like, we're gonna make it! I'm gonna land this thing! This is my bad, guys. I jumped the gun on this one. Let's give it up for the pilot, everybody. Doing his job. I can't just put it away. I'm still gonna be that guy when we land, right? Everyone's gonna be real happy, but they're gonna be like, that's the fat guy pulling his dick out. I'm gonna finish.
I have a fiance now. I had to make that step. Hit about 30. Was getting tired of going to the club. The club was not the place for me anymore at all. First of all, I'm going into the club. I'm asking girls to dance. I'm like, hey, how you doing, lady? You got some nice shoes on. I'm just okay. All right, now. My friends ain't doing that. Asking nobody to dance. Just walking up to the finest girl they find, right behind her, and just start pelvic thrusting. If I had known the dance rate was going to be in, I would have been practicing. Too nice. I'm being romantic with my girl, you know? Made her a pancake the other day in the shape of a heart. Unfortunately for her, it was the shape of an actual heart, but like I had the veins going down and everything. Like I was Picasso with it. It was nice. Can't go to McDonald's anymore. I think that's what made me sick. I can't. Like McDonald's is just like, McDonald's like my ex-girlfriend, right? Like before I go in, I know I shouldn't be in there. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna go in there. Just gonna do one thing and come right back out. As soon as I leave, I'm like, oh, goddamn. Why did I do that? I hate that bitch. It was good, but it was wrong. Plus their sandwiches are ridiculous, right? Got a sandwich called the McRib. I thought it was an actual rib. Wrong. It's a bunch of ground up pork mashed together made to look like a rib. If this is not the transvestite of the pork community, I don't know. You see it from afar, you're like, yeah, I want to get up on that rib right there, boy. It gets close, you're like, whoa, 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 sir. You are not a rib at all. Put some lettuce and tomato on that, we'll talk. Yeah, let it settle. This is why I like smoking and drinking. Anybody out there? Anybody in your spare time smoke weed? Anybody? Yeah. 2012, come on, people. I'm like two different people though when I smoke and drink. Like when I drink, I'm like a white dude. I'm like, let's go on an adventure! Woo! When I smoke weed, I'm like, listen, we ain't got to go anywhere. That's my mode. I got two modes. I don't know, man. My wife thinks she's my wife. Damn, already skipped ahead. Waiting is not for a while. My fiance thinks she's stronger than me. Like really, like she just thinks she can do more than she can do. Like I told her, these 4 dudes took my spot at Walmart. Right? Like I was gonna park there, they just parked. So then I just found another space. She asked me like rough, like, well, what'd you do? I was like, I found another space. She's like, if I hadn't been there, I'm like, I just had to open up a bottle of Vlasics for you. If you hadn't been there, nothing would have happened differently. Okay? Nothing at all. I mean, come on, people do that at my job. I told this dude at my job, I got hit in the head with a brick. He was like, damn, son, then what'd you do? It's like, I laid on the ground and started shaking. I hit the head with a brick, I didn't even see it. I said, well, if I hadn't been there, I'd have been like, if you hadn't been there, we'd have both been on the ground doing a hammer dance. Nothing different would have happened, sir.
Role playing is good, you know why? Because when you role play, it keeps it alive. Having sex with me, you never know what you're gonna get. You might have sex with E40. Ooh, her pussy gets dookie and gookie like Vaseline. You might have sex with Obama. Michelle, what I want you to do, I want you to put that booty up like this. And as your president, Mitch, shut the fuck up. I want you to put that ass up like that. And, I might wind up being Bernie Mac. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tear this motherfucking pussy to shreds. I ain't scared of this motherfucking pussy. Who you the fuck with? Or I might just do it good. I might want to teach a woman. So growing up, who did I listen to? You see, baby, what you do is, you sit your booty right here on the stomach. See, clear while you're moving your booty. Or what you do is, you bend it over just like this, Claire, and then I put my booty pop in. You never know what you're gonna get. I mean, I can turn it into church. We can have church. Hallelujah. Role playing is good. I can see it right now. Y'all ready? Y'all ready, church? Yeah. Hallelujah. What I want you to do now, Miss Woman, I want you to open your legs up to Vagina chapter 1, Clitoris verse 2. And what I want you to do, I want to look at your physique because God has blessed you with thank God, He's so good. And so what I do is, I start off with a kiss on them lips. You know why? Because tonight we'll be making praise faces. Making praise faces. And then what you do is you kiss them lips. You get a mwah, and then you go down to the neck and you begin to kiss and lick the neck. And you keep kissing the neck and licking the neck until it gets wet, wet like holy water. And once it gets wet like holy water, you work your way down and you're gonna stumble across a couple of bumps. You know what it's called, brother? It's called the new breast mint, yes. And when you're working with the new breast mint, you gotta turn them nipples to the right, up to the left, and to the right, and to the left. Then what you do, you gotta take your time and get down to the core area, and you kiss and you lick and you take your time. And then if you be good to your blessing begin to talk back to you. I took my hand and I started to anoint them walls. Yes, I did. I anointed them walls. Like I said, if you be good to your blessing, it talks back to you. She looked at me and she said, Pastor Show. I said, yes. She said, eat this in remembrance of me. Eat this in remembrance of me. So what I did was, I looked her square in the face. And I looked her square in the face. I said, don't play with me, bitch. Don't play with me, bitch. I said, does it come with crackers? She said, no. So I ate it like it was the Last Supper. I ate it like it was the Last Supper. Yes, it ain't over. I'm almost done. It's almost over. What I told her was, I said, I want to introduce you to Deacon. She said, Deacon who? I said, Deacon Lovehead. Deacon, he Lovehead. Yes, he do. He love it in the morning. He love it in the evening. Deacon, he loves head. Now, we about to close now. We about to close now. She whispered, she said, come get this blessing. So guess what I did? I said, I'm about to come and get this blessing. I took my leg, did like this. I took my other leg and did like that. I put it in and I gave a deacon, dick 'em down. Deacon, dick 'em down. I said, show's got a blessing for you. Show's got a blessing. Show's got a blessing. I told you I wasn't gonna be long.
Yeah.